Yes, people. Welcome to Never Five. You've never been there before. Make sure you smash the likes. Also, make sure you run up the likes for Lee because I'm pretty sure he's gonna have a take or two that doesn't well compliment what he said in the past. But yeah, man, make sure you smash the likes. Monts is obviously there in spirit. Drifty should be here in spirit very soon as well. But I'll make that graphic. And then yeah, man, we're gonna run up some Liverpool talk like we did last night with Arsenal. It's fair to do the next contenders who don't want to say that they're contenders as of yet. Yeah, how you doing, Cal, man? Is it just me or is he frozen?
Is Cal froze or is he wondering if you actually said Liverpool were title contenders? I don't know which one.
I don't know which one. Wait, what are you saying, Lee? I need to get a screenshot of that.
Bro, I'm very, very calm, chilled. I ain't got nothing to worry about. Life is good. We're here,
Bro, what are you eating? Because I can hear them.
Banging.
McCoy's.
And I'm not even a guy that snacked like that, but I love these, man.
What flavour?
Flaming Grill.
Oh, old school.
But yeah, I'm all good, man. I'm happy. Well, I'm not happy, but I'm not
why not happy?
Just bought and sold another house or something, Lee?
Well, actually, in Dulwich, actually.
There we go.
Well, but I didn't sell it, but I bought it with my brother.
Okay. Nice.
There you go.
Well, I'm sure you've bought it working out the profits, and that's why you're happy.
Well, no, not really, because I've had to go back to work to pay for it, but yeah.
Yeah.
Having to go back to work, fucking life's hard, mate.
It is. But anyway, we're here for football, and football that's not making me happy. So yeah.
What are you saying, Carl, man? You're very excited to see Lee, man.
Bro, bro, I'm just enjoying life, man. Like, you only get one of these, you gotta live it to the fullest. I'm obviously here with you guys. Lee, as always, big up, bro. You know it's always love. Obviously, you know, I'm trying to find a Liverpool topping like 6x XL for you. That's gonna fit you.
I feel offended. People might think I'm fat.
No, because obviously the height in it. Obviously, where you're 6'7" and all that.
I mean, I'm
literally the mountain, but the London version.
Yeah.
This is fake stories, bro. I'm really not.
Have you seen Lee? A picture like Lee next to George. Like it's
I want to see Lee next
double.
to Don.
It's double.
Boys, we've all met each other, right?
Yeah.
See, the first time I met Lee, I had to do that.
That's a lie.
I'm not sure.
We saw Lee. I've never actually met Lee face to face, but I saw him when he was in a car, innit? And he, this brother is, bro, Jack and the Beanstalk settings, man. It's long, man.
See, the only time I actually ever saw Lee, was when I was pulling into AFTV, and
you tried to
as a stadium, innit?
And he didn't allow me to get out the car to see. So I actually didn't think he was that tall when Cal told me when we met up, and then I realized it's because I was sat in a car in quite a low car. So
it's ridiculous.
Yeah, it was.
The only person I know taller than him that I've seen in real life is probably Andre the Giant.
What, you've seen Andre the Giant in real life?
No, as in like on TV and that, innit? But
listen, man, these are all fake stories. I'm a
great
nice
car. You know what I mean?
I'm a nice, humble guy, man. That's what it is.
Yeah, man.
Humbly.
What you said about Liverpool, anyways, Cal, man. At the moment, you must be quite happy. You know, I know it's quite positive over there on your side of things.
All jokes aside of it. Look, the win over you guys was brilliant. Started the season really well, but there's still a lot of football to be played. I'm not going to sit there and be like, yeah, we're winning the league and we're doing all this. I can't do that yet. We haven't seen what we're like when we go behind. We haven't seen what we're like if we don't get to play our starting or our tried and tested first 11 with Gravenberch and McAllister. We're playing one game a week at the moment. There's still a lot of things that need to happen. The squad's got smaller since the summer as well. We've only made one addition in Chiesa. So there's a lot to go. What I will say, though, based on how we've started, if things tail off, unless it is Slot doing things tactically that makes us tail off, then I can't sit here and have much energy towards him. He was only given one player in the summer. I'd have to direct that to your likes of your Michael Edwards and your Richard Hughes. But as of right now, the fact that he's come in so quickly and adapted our style and changed the way we play, we look more organized, defensively structured, we're attacking with patterns. The fact that he's been able to implement that so quickly, nothing but credit to the guy.
I mean, I just want to, this is all cute, right? This is all nice. This is all lovely and wonderful and rainbows and, the LGBTQ plus, everybody's happy and stuff like that. But can we get to like a pressing matter? Because we've
What's
got
that, Lee?
the pressing matter is I spoke about Klopp in February, and I said that maybe the word was harsh, but I said he's washed. He's not actually that good anymore. And maybe the chickens have come home to roost, because can we talk about how his last season he gave up? He didn't get the best out of his players. And if you're going to talk about trophies, then you can say the same thing for Ten Hag. But if we look at it, okay, fine, you were 8 weeks away from possibly winning the title, but the football was dire. You weren't in control of matches. You weren't getting the best out of players. It was very wishy-washy in terms of performances. So can we actually be now honest and say that maybe Klopp isn't the man that you guys kind of kept lauding up to be? And when I kept asking Liverpool fans, does he deserve a statue outside the stadium? I'm not a Liverpool fan, so I can't say, but I kept saying he
Allegedly.
doesn't. Oh, right, legend, yeah. But I kept saying no, and I got my good brother Monts, and he's got his head down, because maybe I think he's avoiding the question. He doesn't really want to come to the truth table. But can we now talk about some of your players that look to be a lot more assured in a proper system? And it was nice because when we used to speak about Klopp, when everything went right, it was Klopp. When everything went wrong, it was Pep Linders. So. Can we get a bit of honesty on this panel? Because that's what we like to do. We're truth tellers. So can we do that?
Yeah. I'll take this one once. Don't worry, bro. Don't let him draw you up.
Yeah, you look back down once.
Yeah, man.
I think I've been pretty consistent with my praise and my criticism of Klopp. So in regards to comparing him to Ten Hag, I think that's crazy, to be quite frank, because we've seen Klopp lift the Premier League, a Champions League.
It was the same season though. It was the same season though, isn't it? Like quarterfinals of a.
I hear it. I hear it. You knocked us out the FA Cup. And you went on to win it. That's phenomenal. But in terms of what Lee's saying, where we're saying, maybe he wasn't the guy, I'll be the first to hold my hands up and say I was extremely frustrated with Klopp last season because he wasn't getting the best out of his players. He was playing players out of position. He was doing silly things tactically. I said that was on Klopp. I said you can't blame Linders because Linders has to answer to Klopp. But in terms of what he's done as a legacy for Liverpool, I mean, in my lifetime, no one touches him. So I think there's two sides to the story. There's how Klopp finished his tenure at Liverpool, but Klopp's overall tenure is the other story. Klopp's overall tenure, I would give a 9 out of 10, maybe even a 9.
I was just talking about last season because everybody kept trying to put him on the. Okay, but yeah,
I didn't put him up. I didn't put him up on a pedestal last season. Was I upset that he was going? Absolutely. But I also, when it came to the end, in my actual words were, it's probably best he does leave now because he leaves as a legend, as a king. If he stayed for another season, he might have ended up becoming the villain. So I think it worked out pretty well. And then, like we've got a new manager. He hasn't had to spend what is in excess of 400 odd million to try and get a style of play going. He didn't win an FA Cup with someone else's team and then glorify that.
I think that makes sense.
We're all good.
Who are you referring to there?
Yeah. That's actually a damn good question. Yeah, I agree.
The guy that left your club that was meant to be the next big thing, but hasn't really,
Who?
done it.
Lee,
the cone guy.
Lee, any ideas?
The cone guy.
Oh, Michael.
I'm not too sure.
Michael.
Yeah, Michael. Paella Michael.
Oh, like Michael.
I don't know no one called Michael, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That's your manager, though, Lee. Innit? You said,
but you know what? I'm glad.
I'm Michael Arteta.
I know this.
You said you were gonna win the league last season.
I know this is a very. Hold on a second. Hold on. Let me just rewind.
And the season before.
Hold on. Let me hold on.
Speed of speaking.
Hold on. Let me do the Uno. Hold on. Let me do the Uno
Once,
reverse.
you know what he said to me?
Link turned into a drum and bass MC. He's a drum and bass MC.
This is the beard. This is Lee's beard, by the way. This is how he said it.
We need to do it Uno
This is
reverse.
Lee's beard, and this is how he said it. We're not number. We're top 2, and we ain't number 2. Yeah.
No.
Talk to me nicely.
We need to do it Uno reverse here. We need to do it Uno reverse because if we ask Cal who he predicted for the last 2 seasons. If we predicted if we asked Cal who he predicted for the last 2 seasons
Arsenal,
to win,
got egg on my face both times.
Okay, so hold on. So if
we got the receipts.
If rival fans if Arsenal fans, so we ain't that crazy then. That means you're in the same boat, brother. You're in the
No.
same boat, brother.
No,
How
I'm not
many,
in the
boy?
same boat because
You're in
my
the
team
same
weren't in
boat, brother.
contention for the league. Yours were, and
Doesn't
you had
matter.
everything
No,
go your way.
no. That's not what
and
we're
it still
talking
went
about.
bad.
That's not what we're talking about. We're talking
You
about
were
the
in
fact.
contention for the league.
We're talking about the fact. Oh yeah,
I
but
wouldn't-
by the way, you were. But we're not
Up
talking
until
about
March,
that.
I wouldn't call that full contention personally.
We're talking about no. Was it 9 games? But anyway, fine. Look,
Yeah, so
the
9 games left of the season. We weren't in
the
contention.
most important point here is you predicted Arsenal 2 seasons in a row to win the league because you
and
thought
both
that
times they
Arsenal.
did me over.
Okay, but that's besides the point. So you can't now, as a rival, you can't look at Arsenal fans thinking that we're crazy for predicting Arsenal to win.
No,
the
I never
league.
said you're crazy. I'm just
Okay,
saying
cool,
how you
that's it.
projected it on the rest of us.
Bro, hold on. Did I sway your decision? No, you're a big
No,
man
no.
that pays bills. And you do your thing, bro. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. You got 3 beautiful kids, a lovely wife. You got a nice house. You're up in South London. Don't worry about me and thinking about what I'm swaying anyone's decision. You unsolicited by yourself predicted Arsenal to win, and now you're trying to make it out like,
No,
it was a crazy.
It was a
idea.
chest you had with it, Lee. That's what it was. It was a chest you had with it.
But you did the same thing.
Yes, and Kaz pitched me up all the time because of it, bro.
Yeah, he really does. You're his go-to, to be fair.
This is a Liverpool-centric channel, so we don't need to talk about Mikel. We don't need to talk about Arsenal really too much. We can talk about
who's Michael, by the way.
We can talk
Mikel.
about. That's what I don't even know who the hell Michael is.
Till he wins a trophy.
We've got Super Michael Teta.
He's Michael till he wins a trophy still.
Boy, I don't know, boy. It should be Jurgen Klopp because I heard all this quad, and then it just crumbled in your face. So I don't know how we're gonna do. I don't know. It blew up in your face. So I don't know. We can do tit for tat. We can do tit for tat.
You ever been in contention?
No,
for
we
a
can't
Champions
really
League?
do tit for tat because we'll go trophy for trophy and yours will end at the FA Cup. So,
bro, it doesn't matter. It's
Like,
a fact is a fact.
it's not even tit for tat, is it, Monts? It's just tit. It's just a tit. It's just a tit.
Let me
It's
just
a
say,
tit.
I'd just say it's tap. It's just tap.
It is what it is. It is what it is. Hold on. A fact is a fact. You know what you man sound like? You know what you man sound like?
I go bar for bar.
You know what you man are crazy.
I got 2 bar. You got 2 bar this, bro.
I remember when I was 19 and I beat one girl.
Fucking don't. I'll be
I
honest.
beat a girl and it was all 2 minutes and she was all cussing me out. I said, baby, I still beat. I don't care. 2 minutes. I told her, baby, there's no shame in my game. I was 19 years old. I didn't care. So you man now are sitting here shamelessly telling me about trophies. Bro, a fact is a fact. He's won. That's it. There ain't no problem here, bro. We keep it moving. Bro, it's a fact.
Brendan Rodgers.
Brendan
Rodgers.
He won.
Brendan
Don't
Rodgers.
worry.
Give me Brendan Rodgers.
Lee, you're not having a conversation with Topes right now, bro.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
You're not.
There's heritage in this panel, bro.
Oh God,
Yeah.
here we go.
A lot of
There's
it,
history making.
Listen, man.
Hands up if you won a European Cup, guys. Hands up.
Arsenal have. Don't
They have, to be fair, they have won a European Cup, just not
Okay.
the European Cup.
Is it actually
You
a
should have said.
registered cup?
You should have said a UCL.
That still exists.
Yeah,
that still exists.
No, but
What, the Cup Winners' Cup doesn't exist?
I mean, technically, the
hold on.
UCL might not now.
Why are you
Winners' Cup
turning the
don't
table?
exist.
Why are you turning the table around now?
Okay, has
He
anyone
won.
won a Champions League here? Champions League, anyone? Champions League?
Yeah.
God, this feels good. I'm not gonna lie.
I'll do this because I have one hand up.
Oh yeah, two
What-
hands.
What's that got to do with the price of cheese? We won. You asked, but now you're changing the question. What's
No. Lee, you said, listen, I don't want to have to go tit for tat.
Bro, no, don't do that. I spoke about Jurgen
What do you mean
Klopp
tit
and the
for
fact-
tat?
No, I spoke about the fact that anyway. Listen, this is a Liverpool-centric channel.
Listen, anyway,
This is a Liverpool-centric show. Why are we now digressing? I just wanted to ask a question about Jurgen Klopp, and you
You
answered it, so-
digressed the conversation, bro.
It's about Liverpool. It's. Anyways, is there a host that's gonna host the show today?
Why were you feel pressured? Are you under?
No,
Are you under? Are you under the? Are you under the?
I got called, and I got told, yeah, this is gonna be mostly a Liverpool. So hold on, can we talk about Liverpool? I'm talking about Liverpool. I'm talking about your past, and I'm talking about your present. Talking
You
about your
started
future.
it though.
Hold on. Why do you need to talk about Mikel or Michael or whoever these people are?
Because you started talking about
The
Arsenal.
Michael thing's gonna stick, you know.
When did I talk about Arsenal? I spoke about Jurgen
Well,
Klopp.
you and Cal went into it.
No,
Michael
you.
after that.
Are you call that
Hold on.
Klopp? They
Let's get
call
the
that
names.
Michael, innit?
No. Let's get the names right here because I know there's 3 people on the panel, but we don't look alike. 2 people below me spoke about Michael. I didn't mention anything about Arsenal.
I don't know.
Nothing.
Listen, I'll be real, Lee. Like you were speaking with like the tempo
Like,
which you were speaking. It was all so controlled. Like you was
No,
controlling
because
the
you know
tempo
what
of the
it is?
stream.
Sometimes,
No,
you know,
Lee,
you
Lee,
gotta-
no, hold on. No, that's what you're not going to. You was controlling the tempo of the stream. You know what I'm saying? Your DMs moving the ball, wing back. Everyone's getting a touch of the ball. You know when everyone goes, yeah, keep it moving, keep it moving, keep keep possession. And then as soon as Cal brought up Michael, your man just started rushing.
No,
Looking mad quick.
because
all
that's
going out of play. Simple
that,
passes.
right now.
That turned into
right
ludicrous,
now,
man.
Bro, he kicked
right
the
now,
ball away.
right now.
He kicked the ball
I
away.
just wanted, as I said, I just wanted to
turn into
ask.
grenade football.
I just wanted to ask because, as I said, Klopp was, spoken about as this messiah, and clearly he's not. So that was all. But...
Because of one season, Lee. Is that what we're saying?
Oh, well, listen. We, as I said,
there was a
semantics.
I mean, there's been a few. Let's be.
I'm about
more
to say
than
we
one,
can do
to be
some
fair.
because if I go really into it and start doing deep dives, then but I don't want to do that too much.
I would say 2 seasons fall on Klopp. If I'm going to be honest, I think the last 2 seasons at the club, I think they fall on him.
Okay.
I think the season where we had the pandemic season, that was on the owners, in my opinion.
Yeah, it was. It was.
And then before that, we won the league the season before that. The season before that,
I'll have 2. I'll have 2.
I
we
might
lost
push
the
the
league
3,
by a
but
point.
I might push the 3 out of the 9.
So
So
how many?
Yeah.
How many?
I blame. I mean, I think all 5
2 for
of
sure.
them.
Oh. No, we're talking about
100%.
Liverpool. We're talking about
Yeah,
Liverpool.
Well, you're right.
100%.
You're
But
right.
again,
My bad.
this
Yeah.
is what I keep
That's
saying. This is what I keep saying. This is a Liverpool.
My bad.
Last night at around about
Spin the
9:30,
facts.
9:30, about
man.
9:30, 10 o'clock was an Arsenal-centric channel, and I saw my good friend Igal and some other people on the panel, and they were just talking and having a discussion. So listen, that was yesterday. We're talking about Liverpool today.
Oh, it was a great show yesterday. Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, you know what? I will say it was a good show, and it was very respectful, which I liked. So fair play to everybody.
Is that what you're asking for? A little bit. It's a little bit of decorum up in there, Lee.
Well, listen, these are my brothers, isn't it? So it is.
Listen,
what
a positive. Lee has predicted Liverpool to win the league. So
I deserve credit. I deserve credit.
He said it on our stream as well. What else did you say on that stream, Lee?
What do you mean? What?
What else did you say when you were on our stream the other day?
Listen, I'm gonna tell you something now, and I'm gonna leave it to the jury. I've heard a lot of answers about AI, so we leave it there. We leave it there.
What did he say?
We leave it.
blaming
We leave
AI.
it there. We leave
No,
it. We shall
no
leave
more
it
date
there.
night. Fuck date night. He can't be asked doing date nights no more. He's just going to blame AI. And
No. Date night.
Can someone tell me what he said, please?
Listen, man. All I've got to say is
I know snitch, Cass, man. I know. Snitch.
Listen, because they do say that their clips never lie. That's what
what
they
did he
say.
say? I want to know what
I
he
want to
said
know what
now.
he says. How can he say he's not Monster
Listen,
snitch?
man.
Like Monster gets tips
Listen,
of everyone
man.
all day long. So
All
it's-
I've got to say is AI is a hell of a drug. That's all I've got to say.
Now, let me run these quick. Robert says, was Klopp really that good of a coach if replacing him is proven to not be that hard? Legendary managers are supposed to be hard to replace. Be missed.
Who does he support? Who does Robert support? Liverpool.
Chelsea.
Oh, is it Chelsea? Oh, okay. You know what? Okay, no, I'm not going to say
They
that.
change managers like they you change boxes.
Yeah.
So,
It's Chelsea's. Yeah.
Just
Chelsea.
on that,
Yeah.
the
go
foundation Klopp left. The reason why people say this is because they see what happened to Man United and they see what happened to Arsenal with Ferguson and Wenger, respectively. When those 2 managers left the club, they left them in a dire position, both on the pitch and off the pitch. We have a new training facility, which Klopp oversaw the rebuild of that. He has left us with a very good squad. There's holes in the squad, but a very good squad. A team that is mainly quite young as well. And the coaching has all been changed. Like the infrastructure has been put into place over the course of a few months. So let's not do the revisionism and act like Klopp didn't get the best
for me there. How is Klopp getting credit for a new training facility? And there might be a reason, but I'm
Could you
listening to that thinking,
I didn't want to say anything, Dax, but could you imagine? But this
is Klopp that sick that he had the cement out in that? Like,
No. So basically, Klopp asked for this training center to be built in a certain way. So basically, his office is in the middle of the training center. You've got on one side, you've got the first team and where they train. On the other, you've got the youth team. Previously, the youth team and the first team, they were separate. They were on separate training facilities.
Oh, okay.
He wanted everyone to be included in one facility so that the transition's a bit more seamless. He could look over and see the youth, see which one of those could potentially be fast tracked to the first team. So he oversaw quite a lot of it.
And then they got sold.
Say again?
And then they got sold.
Some of them got sold and some of them got loaned out. Isn't that what? Isn't that, doesn't that happen to other clubs in London? Or
No, but you guys were speaking about. Listen, I'm gonna big up.
Ask
certain
Smith
guys.
Rowe. He'll confirm.
Well, yeah, listen, like, but I'm just saying, your guys were, held as the new messiahs and stuff like that. That's all I got told is that you got, Besetic. Liverpool fans are still living off a Besetic half turn against Newcastle. That is what they're still living off, and he's probably going to come out with a new Spanish song about Cucurella, Paella, Drinks and Estrella. It's coming soon. It's coming.
Do you know how cheeky that is?
It's coming soon.
You realize we man lived off that one Oxlade-Chamberlain game versus Bayern Munich for like 5 years.
It's coming soon. It's coming soon.
You man lived off that Oxlade-Chamberlain performance, that bullshit performance against Barcelona. You man lived off that for like 5 to 7 years.
Listen. We know what's gonna. I just heard that
they still talk about Wilshere versus Barcelona.
But even now, I still hear about what could have been,
which was a damn good performance.
Bro, you man do what could have been records of Wilshere, but he's playing with
Abu Diaby. We still hear about Abu Diaby.
And hold on. What did you say?
Here we go.
What did you say?
What
did you say? That was the best performance you saw. Where?
I said one of the best performances I've seen from a midfielder, opposition midfielder at Anfield at our worst time. Still granted.
So it's not that bad. And as I said, you lot are still living off a half turn against Newcastle.
So you're still living off it. No one said it was bad. You just said you man are still living off it.
A half turn against Newcastle. We won't digress again. We won't digress again. But anyway, hello, my brother Drifty.
Well, Lee,
what?
Cal's really called in the reinforcements for this. I'm not going to lie.
What have I walked into here? What have I walked into? What's going on? Big up everyone.
You know what,
anyway.
Drifty? You're meant to be the voice of reason in some respects. I don't know how bad it is, but I've just been getting friendly fire from some of your brothers, so I've had to just keep dodging on the Matrix thing. That's all.
Before we dive into it though, if you don't mind, let me just quickly run this. Everyone Klopp in the first 5 years won Champions League and Prem. It's Arsenal's 5th year yet no trophies. Is what Dinesh is saying. That's to you, Lee. And also, if you ain't run up the like shit, 700 people in the building. I don't know what you're doing. Just like the video because you actually like the panel. Like the video because MONTS is late all the time. And like the video because Lee's got one of the best beards on YouTube. So, and Drifty. So there you go.
Don't let Matisse hear that.
What?
Not better than Max.
Matisse has got a beard.
No, don't worry.
Well, Matt's not here yet. Matt's gonna be here. By the way, he just said, "I've got 30 minutes." But he wants to jump in on the bandwagon.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Cal said, "Guys, Lee's here."
Let me ask.
One of us goes to war. We all go to war.
You'll never walk alone.
On a certain show, Drifty, Lee said something about Liverpool winning the league, but he also said something else that Cal is not saying. Do you mind telling us what Lee said?
It was recently, Drift.
Hold on. Lee said Liverpool can win the league this season.
I did say that.
Yeah, apparently.
I don't even remember.
I said that before the league started, and I got laughed off every panel, every show. So and on this channel,
I don't even remember Lee saying that. I'm not even gonna lie.
Nah, he said it on here, but that's not the thing. There was something else he said that was wild. That Cal's. Come on.
Can you just say it, please, if you don't mind? Like, we just want to receive.
When you're talking to his wife, man, stop this. Leave the brother alone.
But what did he say? Why is he so embarrassed?
Don't you remember he said something and I said, no, he's not allowed back in. He's done his damage.
Oh, that. Oh, what? Are we airing laundry like that?
I'm saying,
we are.
And I said, Drift, AI is a hell of a drug, right?
Well, I don't know, but AI was in the comments.
No, so it wasn't Lee. What did the AI version of Lee say?
There you go. Listen, I'll be honest. My missus has got control of my YouTube channel as well, bro. That's why I don't do YouTube. That's why I don't do YouTube no more. But I saw, there's certain videos out there in there.
Wait, Lee, is it like your Twitter account? Is it like your Twitter account? You know when you started watching HBO when Arsenal went through that little period?
That is also another case. That is also another case where I was watching a lot of Sex in the City with the missus.
Sex in the City, Love Island.
It's a damn good show. Listen, it's a damn good show. Like, watch Love is Blind as well. It's a damn good show.
Bring back HBO Lee, man.
No, you know, some of them shows corrupt you, you know, bro. Sometimes the missus makes me watch Housewives, and I feel the toxicity
Bro.
just building,
Bro.
bro. You got to walk away, bro. Those shows,
Bro. Listen, man, I know too much about Kim Kardashian, bro. It's crazy, man.
Real talk.
Yeah, no, it's not, bro. It's not good. I actually
Yeah,
say
yeah,
to her sometimes,
Yeah, it's not.
this is why women argue a lot, because these shows corrupt you lot. Because I feel it corrupting me right now. I'm walking away.
Yeah.
So I don't think you should be watching too many of
All
them
right,
shows.
Craig David. But what's it called? Can we know what Lee said, please? The AI, what did the AI say,
Alright,
Lee?
the AI version of Lee said, "Boy, I'm coming here humbly to apologize, and you know, maybe Liverpool Lee might be returning." That's
Boy.
what
Is
the AI
that what
version
he
said.
said? Liverpool Lee?
Wow.
Boy.
Wow.
Let me just say one thing and one thing only.
Bro,
I
the
know
glazing is mad.
AI be
About
doing
4 years later.
best. Boy, anyway, listen. Anyway, let's get back to the show, man. We got to talk about Liverpool.
Wow. No, let's
Could've
not
played
get back to
Sunshine
the show.
Anderson
No,
down
let's
the
not
road.
get
Let's
back
get
to
back
the
to the
show.
show, man.
No,
Let's get
like,
You
back
know
to
what?
the
I
show.
must say, Liverpool Lee was a lot more fun than Gooner Lee. I'm not gonna lie.
Listen, man. Listen, man.
Like,
Let's get back.
I'm
Let's
a
get back
lying
to the
cow.
show.
Weren't Liverpool Lee way more fun?
Liverpool Lee was a vibe.
He was a vibe,
Listen,
bro.
man.
I'm telling you.
You know
What
what?
happened,
Fuck it. I might come back, niggas. I
He
might
was
come
a
back.
vibe.
No,
Wow.
I'm joking, man. No, I'm joking. But let's get back to Liverpool, man. Let's get
Liverpool
back to
Lee,
Liverpool.
after all the damage, bro. After all the
Yeah.
damage.
Listen, man. When you start listening to her, bro, it gets deep, man. But
What?
let's get back to Liverpool, man.
All right,
This is what we're
we'll
here
get back to Liverpool before Matt comes and starts pressing you as well, man. IA says, I don't want to hear nothing from Liverpool fan talking with chess unless they admit they're in a title race. If not, please. Well, let's see. We've known Drifty to be the more positive Kopish out the three Musketeers. What do you make of that? Expectations change, Drifty.
No,
Know what I mean?
Cal can back me up on this.
Yeah, he
Even
said it
before
from
ball
day
was
one.
kicked, I said Liverpool win the league.
I told you when I watch Kopish, yeah, Drifty is the most
Deluded.
positive. I was gonna say.
Oh, sorry.
You
Drifty.
can call it delusion if you want. That's fine.
No, that's him. I said positive.
Someone said that you're the Gal version in the Liverpool fan base.
No.
Who said that?
We
I did.
won't go that. No disrespect to a gal, big up a gal, but no, because I know that's being used in a derogatory way. I'm Drifty, and that's who I am.
Bro, positivity is a good quality. It's one I wish I had more of.
So are you
personally.
It's only
Oh,
because I was sticking up for Klopp when we were going through bad spells, so everyone was like, "Oh, I'm just doing it for the sake of it. I'm making excuses."
and Navigator.
No, that's
That's
Matt.
Matt.
That's Matt.
Oh, that's Matt. Oh, that's horrible.
Yeah,
And Ty's the United version. Ty's
Boy,
fully the
they be
United
throwing
version.
anybody under the bus, boy. They be throwing anybody under
No,
the
but what
bus.
makes
But no,
you think
I
that-
mean, obviously, I'm not saying it's a 1,000% we're going to win the league, but I do believe that Liverpool are in an absolutely unbelievable position to be able to win the league. I think
I
everybody's
agree.
looking
I
too
agree.
much at the negative of like us not buying players and stuff like that, and not thinking about the fact that City are a better team than us. Of course they are, but they only made 2 signings, one of which is a player that's already played for the club. Arsenal did in the end make quite a few reinforcements. At the time we're having this conversation, I think Calafiori was actually the only signing. Since we had that conversation, they have made 2 or 3 signings, which obviously does make their squad a lot bigger than the last time we had this conversation. But I still look at some of their players and I think, what do they do with a Saliba, an Odegaard, or a Rice is out for a prolonged period of time? They are the only way they win the league if those 3 players are fit for the whole
Saka
season.
as well. Or Saka.
I even think Saka is very important to them, bro. But I think Odegaard, Rice, and Saliba are more important than Saka, in all honesty. I do. Like, I think
I don't
Odegaard
know about
especially.
Rice, I don't know about Rice. At the moment, with Partey being back and actually fit, and with I know Moreno's not fit now, but
Nah, that
I don't know.
Party's done, bro. Party's done, bro. He's done.
Yeah.
I just think I look at
How the fuck did we get back to
Partey,
Arsenal?
Rice,
Title race, isn't it? Title race.
Partey, Rice, Jorginho. Sorry, remove Rice. Partey, Jorginho, Moreno. Between those 3, I think they can cover that. I think they can miss Rice for me.
But
Do you know what? Do you know what though? Like, if I'm being real, like, and again, I know it's not on purpose, but why is it that we always compare to Arsenal? Arsenal aren't the barometer here. Man City.
No, they are for Liverpool.
No, I
they
mentioned
are for
City as well.
No,
Lee.
no,
Man
Lee,
City.
they are for Liverpool. Bridesmaids. You always compare with other bridesmaids. You don't compare
Okay,
with
no,
the role.
okay, that's fine, that's fine. But
Okay.
if I'm saying, hold on,
But
if I'm saying
let's
that,
not do that, bro.
if
Let's not do
I'm
that.
saying that
Oh.
Arsenal, if I'm saying
Facts. We don't want to do facts.
Liverpool-
So
No,
we can do
bro.
fiction if
We're
you want.
picking up
Liverpool
Champions
can win it.
Leagues and Premier Leagues along the way. We're not on Arsenal's level with it on the trophy
Yeah,
team. No,
okay,
we're not
cool.
going to
Listen,
do
look,
that.
but if we're
We're
doing,
not
if we're
gonna do
saying
that.
Liverpool are going to win the league, Arsenal haven't won the league. So why is it a thing where Arsenal are always the mention here? Let's talk about, you compare your squad, your players, your manager.
But Lee, you must have not heard when I said City then. Did I not mention City first? I
And to
said,
be fair, I was on a
we
show
need to
last
focus
night
on
where,
them,
where
focus
an
on them.
Arsenal fan was trying to compare your front three with Salah, Mane, and Firmino. So
That
you
I
know,
wasn't there. I
Who?
don't know.
Excuse me, who? Who?
Should we have all the COPISH shot on
who?
here?
Saka, Martinelli, and Havertz?
There we go.
What's this?
Wait, excuse me.
No.
Months, I had your back in it. Months, I had your back.
Mm.
Oh,
Okay.
oh,
But
the
who
face
though?
That won't be-
Yeah, let's get the
But who
story
though?
there.
That?
No, hold
Who?
on. There was Arsenal fans that were saying that Martinelli or Trossard, use whichever blood clot one you want, Havertz and Saka are on the level of Mane, Bobby,
You know what?
and
Though,
Salah.
you know what I will say.
Do not
You know
shoot
what
the
I will say?
messenger.
There was a there was also a guy that said that there's a claim for Gerrard to be the best Premier League player ever. So people say crazy
There
shit,
is.
right?
I said that. There is a claim for that. Of
People
course,
say
there's a
crazy
claim for
stuff,
that.
right?
Thierry Henry, in my
Leaves
opinion, is
us
the
on
only one
this
who can stand
trolling
above
thing.
him. But we'll have that
Hold on.
conversation on another day.
Okay, all right, okay, no worries.
You can sleep on Stevie G all you want, big man. That's
I didn't
Or
say-
you can
listen,
slip on him.
listen,
Sleep
hold
or
on.
slip, whichever you want.
Oh, there
Yeah,
you go.
well,
There,
whichever one you
listen,
want.
it might. Listen, spud me, B. Spud me, B. Spud me, yeah, spud me, bro. Spud me, don't leave me. Spud me.
I'll allow you because I'm a nice guy. I'll allow you, bro.
Yo, that's
But
crazy.
no, look, I truly believe those three teams are the ones in the race, which is obvious.
Yeah.
Maybe not Liverpool. Some people didn't think Liverpool were in the race. Arsenal, Liverpool, and City for me are in the race, and I think Liverpool have got every much a chance of winning the league as the other two.
Facts.
I 100% do. City are the favourites in my mind, if I'm being realistic, but I believe we can win the league. I think people
think
are
you
looking
will.
past us too much. What we
I'm
did
not
last
gonna lie,
season was
I-
very impressive, and I think that a new manager with some new ideas, less intensity, which means that we might have more energy because we ran out of energy at the end of the season. And we had a lot of injuries. I'm hoping we don't have anywhere near as many injuries as we
That's a
did
good
last
reason,
season as
boy.
well.
That's a good ass reason. I wish I could.
I mean,
use that.
Salah's on his way to maybe.
Didn't you use
well,
that 2 years
on
ago,
course
Lee,
having
for
a good
Saliba,
season.
innit?
I
Wait,
don't know.
sorry, Cass. One second. One second.
2 seasons.
Wait, can I
fine.
say something
What are you
quickly?
tired for?
Can I say
Here we
something
go.
quickly?
Here
Lee,
we
did
go.
you not use that excuse 2 years ago when you said apparently you should have won a league, but Saliba was injured?
Listen,
Was that not every Arsenal fan was saying?
This is a Liverpool-centric channel. Let's move on, please. Thank you very much.
Ain't that what you said?
No, this
Listen,
is actually everybody centric.
I just wanted to listen. I just when I hear certain things and when other clubs say
Yeah.
it, it's it's not really allowed to be used. But anyway, we will again. Let's not digress too much.
So Lee, I don't want to bring it back to Arsenal, but I do have to ask you a question while you're here. On Twitter, I've noticed that you actually are very, very pessimistic about this season, and you don't even think that Arsenal are in the title race. That's a mad thing still. How do you go from being title contenders to not being title contenders with an improved squad? I'm very curious.
I just think, I'll be honest. As I said, I think I can be very honest and objective. I think Arsenal aren't at the level currently in terms of the squad. I think that the board are pathetic. I think the Edu's pathetic. I think we've not done it nearly enough. And I think, look, were Arsenal lucky last season? No. But do I think that Arsenal had a great opportunity to win it last season? And yeah, and I think we didn't do it. And I think you have to go through adversity to win a title. And, we haven't shown that we can do it. So for me, Arsenal aren't in no title race. I think we're going to finish third. Do I think Arteta should go? I wouldn't be bothered if he does go because ultimately he's buying some of these players that aren't on the level.
So, Lee, are
And
you
I
in the
don't think
You're saying, are you saying that?
Let him finish. Let him finish.
That's true though, man. And that's what. Listen, I said Liverpool are going to win the league. I think Liverpool will win the league. People disrespecting them. Listen, I was going back and forth. Months will know how much I've been backing Liverpool, and it's serious. I think that people need to remember Liverpool were 9 weeks away from winning the league. I don't understand why. I said, I think the reason why you were shit last season was because of Klopp. That's just the facts. He didn't have a hold on the squad. it's your excuse of him running out of energy. Again, I think that's pathetic.
You were doing
He
so well, Lee, man. You
No,
was
it's,
doing
it's
so
true, man.
well,
But
bro.
like when you get a guy that can come in and actually manage and do what he needs, I'm not saying he's bettered overall, but the guy was old. He was done. He was finished. So listen,
Can I?
man, Liverpool have a damn good squad, and these players are so underrated, man. I think people people comparing Cucurella to Robertson, people
Yeah, that's
comparing
bullshit. That's trash.
Fofana to Konate, people comparing all of these players. I'm like, bro, these guys have been there and done it. How can you talk about these players? It's crazy.
Still got the spine.
It's crazy.
Can I just?
mad.
Oh, we might have to get him back. We'll have a
look,
meeting later, boys. We might have to get him back on
Yeah,
board.
listen, man. Anyway, man.
No,
listen,
I don't
man.
want him back, bro. He
You know
can
what?
stay
Yeah,
where he is.
man does not know. I still got the keys to
Man
the
can
keys
stay
to the
right
door,
where
innit?
you
Man
are,
still
bro.
got the
This
keys to the
guy
door, man.
flip-flopping all over the place.
Listen,
Bro,
man.
he was
Listen,
the biggest
listen, man.
wind up last year. Now all of a sudden this year he's saying we're apparently going to win the title.
No, but we're a different type
Why
of club.
can't
So
I
if he
see-
puts the shirt on, if he looks good in it, we will have a conversation.
No, but all jokes
see-
aside, though, no, Lee. All jokes aside,
Why
no,
not?
Lee, no messing about you. No. Do you genuinely believe that? Honestly, all jokes aside, do you genuinely think that
Bro,
we?
if I'm lying, God strike me down. I believe Liverpool will win the league. I think they've got a good chance. And what I will say, and this is not even a joke, if Liverpool don't win it, I don't necessarily think that people should be getting onto them. I don't think that it's a problem that if you don't, I just think you will. I think that you have to have a season's grace. Like it is fair to have that.
Because of the new
I don't
manager,
think
yeah.
you should. Yeah, like I think it's fair. People putting you in 5th place position. I think that's wild.
That was
crazy.
ludicrous. It is
Oh,
ludicrous.
I'm like,
But
bro, come on.
that's the whole thing. Like Liverpool's spine has not changed, right? And this is the one thing I've always said with Liverpool. Like maybe because we went back and forth with them, you still got the same spine. Just one thing, Drifty, you said, yeah, you said last season the reason you didn't win the league is because you got tired. So what is different this season to why you were allowed to be tired last year, but you're not allowed to be tired this year?
No, we could still get tired, obviously, but
Oh.
I think the injuries put a lot of pressure on players, especially when we had like SALAH was missing for over 2 months. Salah
Not that
was
it really
missing
makes
for
a
Didn't
2.5,
really make
3
a
months.
difference, did it? Yeah.
We had Haaland
Jota
missing
was
for 3
missing
months.
for
We
like
had
4
Bruno
months in
missing for
total.
4 or
These
5
were
months.
important players. No, but these were important
Haaland's
players
point.
to our team. And then what it did is it put pressure on the other players, and the squad got tired out physically and mentally. Klopp leaving was an emotional thing. Man, if Man City right now knew that Pep was definitely
Yeah,
leaving,
100%. I agree with
I
that.
think emotionally you would start to see a
I thought you
difference.
were going
in
to
the
say something else,
performances.
though, because right.
No, and I would say Slot plays about 20%
Right.
less intensity. So
and
I
that's the
also
thing,
think that
yeah.
that gives us a little bit more energy come the end of the season. I do.
That's what I thought you were
do.
going to say.
Under Klopp, and it's no coincidence it happened this way. The way Klopp's football was amazing at its peak, and the players were great. And we won the league without even a competition. The year we did beat you, it wasn't even a race. We just ran away.
It was done by February.
And it was because that high intensity worked out in our favor. And then at the end of the year, we had the advantage of having a point. There's so many points. It didn't matter if we had the odd game where we started to fumble at the end when we got tired, because we already had the league won. Whereas I think the way Slot plays, if that slight less intensity, it will give us that little bit more energy. And we got a midfield that's a year more together. You already are looking at performances of Gravenberch and McAllister together. Now you're thinking they look more like they've played together for a year. If they first signed, they wouldn't be playing the way they are. But they've had a year together now. New system changes. Soboslai's even improving now. He was bad last year, but he's improving now. I think our bench is better than Arsenal. I really do. Like, people think I'm crazy. I look at Arsenal's bench. I look at Liverpool's bench. I would rather have our bench.
Seeing both fully fit. I don't know.
What I saw on the bench at Brighton, that was shocking. But
No, but let's be fair, man.
But
Like,
Arsenal
we
got
are
a
missing
better
a whole
squad,
bunch
man.
of players. There are players on that bench that are definitely first team starters for other clubs, but people obviously don't look at them and think. Well, I mean, most people do look at them and think.
Define other clubs, though. Define other clubs.
No, I mean like the maybe from like the top 6 down. Like Tomiyasu on his day is a one-on-one, one of the best lockdown defenders. Like, he is a very good
He
defender.
wouldn't start for Liverpool or City, would he?
No. I'm not talking about the top 4, 5 teams.
Right, okay.
But listen, Tomiyasu could play for Aston Villa easily, and they're a top 5 club now. Tomiyasu can play for West Ham. Tomiyasu could play for Newcastle. I could look about Jesus. He can play for a top 5, the next 5 or 6 clubs down quite easily. Like, he's a very good player. The issue is obviously fitness. We've got very good players on the bench, but obviously, it's tit for tat with Liverpool in terms of the squad. I'm not going to argue about that. But as I said, that's why I think Liverpool will have a good season. I really do. I think they're gonna, do well in the Premier League.
Defensively, Arsenal are definitely better than us in terms of the squad, but I think midfield
they're
and up
stacked
front, I think
defensively.
we're better. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
And,
I agree.
I
think
don't. Did you not buy a
100%
goalkeeper, Lee?
It's Neto from Bournemouth.
Okay, yeah.
He's on loan. He's not. We didn't buy him. He's on loan.
Just quickly as well,
Okay,
regarding like the whole squad thing, I just wanted to read out. Cash, you made a valid point about Arsenal's bench against Brighton. I'm just going to read out the names, and you let me know because there's obviously people missing. I think Sterling and maybe one other person, but Calafiori. Yes, you got Calafiori, Zinchenko, Salah, Edini, Olu.
Yeah,
I don't even know.
Salah Eddin. He's very good player, centre mid.
Sick.
Yeah, very good player. But he's a youth player. He's 20 years old.
Okay. Then you got Martinelli, Jorginho, Enwari, Miles Lewis, Skelly, Kyria, and Tommy Setford.
No, so it's Tommy Setford. He just came in from Ajax. He's a young keeper.
And I'm not even being rude. I don't even know who he is. Yes,
he's the under 19. I think under 19 or under 20 England keeper. But yeah, no, listen. But if you add Sterling, okay, fine. Look, I'm not sitting here. I'm just saying the names. If you add Sterling, you add Marino, and you add Tomiyasu, and you add Jesus, that bench changes a lot, man. I think that bench...
Monts is a bad guy,
And then
Matt is a bad guy because Matt's keeping a straight face. I know what you're doing.
No, this is being genuine because
Matt's still in work mode, so he's keeping a straight face.
That's not even a banter thing because that's 4 names I just named.
That's what I was going to say because they said I ain't banter because they still got Sterling to add to that. You've got
Marino,
Tomiyasu,
and then obviously Neto, the
keeper. Our bench was Kwanzaa, Kelleher, Bradley, Gomez, Tsimikas, Elliott, Nunes, Gakpo, and Endo. That was.
But again, for me, if you took some of those players out of your squad, nobody would be looking at.
Wait, Lee, can you name the first 4 again for me?
We know what Curtis Jones is, though, man. Listen, the guy.
I forgot about Curtis Jones.
Lee, can you name the first?
We can look at your bench. We can look at your bench and do
I know the name.
We can look at your bench and do exactly.
Chiesa. Oh yeah, Chiesa. Forgot about Chiesa.
Yeah, man. Like I don't think like that bench. We know we have a little bit of an injury crisis. Like that's like a normal thing. Like so, of course, Miles Lewis Skelly he's a 19-year-old, but he's a very highly rated player. If you had the young I don't want to butcher his name. 17-year-old. People would be looking at him sideways, thinking, "Yo, who's this young brother?" But
he's 17.
He's 17.
He's 17.
But Ethan Nweri's 17 as well, and he's a bad boy.
Yeah, he's a baller, but we know he's a.
No, of course, no, Lee. I'm not even debating whether they. Yeah, so I'm not even debating whether.
Name me the other 4.
They might not be quality. What I'm saying is though, they still obviously like the experience because even though I think they are talented, them players you've mentioned, I would still say. We still got a Curtis Jones, we still got Harvey, and obviously they're a bit older, they got a bit more experience. So it's not even just about the talent; it's about the experience.
Can you name the first 4 names again for me? Like, obviously,
I don't have the list. I don't have the list.
What the
Lewis? You don't have the list now, or you don't have the list?
I think Matt has.
No, I had the list. Hold on. I forgot
Let me just caveat this by saying as well, when I say Liverpool's got a better squad, I'm not only just talking about what you would consider squad players. I'm also saying I think we got a better 11 than Arsenal. So I'm talking about everything. So I'm not just talking about the bench. If you want to go 11 for 11 starting lineup, I think our starting lineup is better than Arsenal.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. I still think we'll beat you at Emirates. Like I really do.
No, you might do. You might do. You can.
Wait, should we go through it? Should we go through it then?
Yeah. I've been through it, so we can. Alisson, there's no point. We all just start with defense. So Alisson's better than Raya. Trent is better than. In my opinion, Trent is better than White. And I'm not saying these Arsenal players are crap, by the way. This is just
no. I know. Listen, when you're talking about these kind of players, we're split. Well, I say splitting hairs. They're all good players. So we know what it is like.
Because Ben White is cold. Ben White's cold.
I personally think that Ibu and Virgil was a better partnership than Gabriel and Saliba.
Nah.
But if we go play for play, you'd probably go Van Dijk.
If you look at the record of Ibu and Virgil playing together,
because the problem has always been Ibu's fitness.
Don't
it's
look
quality.
at Liverpool's defense as a whole when that we're always
Saliba's
doing
better than
scattergun
Kamara.
and loads of different. If you look at when
I don't think
Ibu
he
and
is,
Virgil play together, they're impervious.
Yeah,
When
but
those
we
two
always
are
but
playing
we always
Don't let me
talk
get on
about
to you about
But the
Ibby.
thing is,
No.
though, Drift, you can't do that.
Saliba's
Drift,
better
you
than
can't do
Mars.
that, bro. You can't do
Mars.
that.
No, but
because
remember,
it's
we're
like
just
me
doing
saying-
first
I
11.
can't.
Let me
no,
get
I
on to you
can't-
about
I can't
Ibby.
see it.
It's like me.
I
It's
can't,
like
man.
me saying,
Man did-
Can we
you
go-
can't.
can we go
You
through
can't
this
do that
quickly?
though. Like you got to look
Yeah,
at. You got to look. You got to
yeah.
look
So
at
let
the
me
here
just
and
finish.
now,
Let me
man.
just finish.
I let,
You
I
gotta
let,
look
let,
at the
let,
head.
let the non-rivals do this. Let me and Dax discuss quickly. Yeah,
Yeah, man, yeah,
I mean,
you got to look at.
Alright,
You
go
got
on,
to look at. You got to
Are
look at
we
the here
saying
and now.
hands down the better partnership is Gabriel and Saliba?
I mean,
Hands down.
right, partnerships because of consistency, and if we're talking last season, the better partnership last
Yeah,
season
it's facts.
was Saliba and Gabriel.
individually,
Right?
you've
if we're
got
meaning
Saliba, Van
That's
Dijk.
fair to say
individually,
last season.
yeah,
Agreed.
last
You can say
season,
that
right?
last yeah.
And because of Kanati's availability, that's the key, right?
And Saliba.
I would, if I had to
No.
pick two, I would have to go with Saliba and
No,
Van
but we're
Dijk.
not doing that though. We're not doing that though. We're
If
not
we're
doing that.
talking
We're
better
doing.
partnership right now,
Yeah,
the
that's
better
it.
partnership.
Yeah, so let's
No,
move on.
no,
So
not
I
better.
If
agree
I
with
asked
that.
any of you lot,
It would just
if
be
I
Van
asked any
Dijk
of you lot
and
who's
Saliba. What
the
are we
better
doing?
defender
Van Dijk.
out
No,
of
that's not what
Gabriel
we're
and
doing.
Trippier,
We're
who would you
doing.
pick?
That's not what we're doing though. We're not
We're doing
doing
player for
individual
player.
players.
It's Van
We're
Dijk and
not-
Saliba. And that's it.
Yeah,
No, it's
I
not.
would agree with
No,
that.
No,
Yeah,
but that's
yeah,
not
yeah,
what
I
we're
would agree
doing
with
though,
that.
bro.
I
We're
think it's
not
Van
doing
Dijk
that.
and Ibby. But fair play
We're
though,
not doing
obviously.
that.
Any
We're
left
not
What
doing that.
are we not doing? We're not doing.
We're not doing. We're not
Who's
doing
your-
individual
who's
players,
Arsenal's
bro.
left back again? Timber,
Oh,
right?
again, for me, as I said, if you're
Any
asking
left
me,
back over any of your
there's
left
not,
backs
yeah,
that
there's
Arsenal
any,
face with?
but I'll put Tomiyasu. Tomiyasu's a serious,
Again, it's hard because Robertson for me is one of the best Premier League
Of
left
course,
backs
bro.
of
I'm
all
Scottish.
time.
I'm not gonna
But
ever
again,
go
based
against
on last
Scottish players,
season,
bro.
so
It's not what it don't make sense.
Any left back Arsenal's got currently, I'm taking over
course.
whatever Liverpool's got at the
Of
moment.
course.
What?
Of course.
Really?
What?
Well,
Who
just
is
bro,
because of
come
last
on,
season,
man.
because legacy
What, what
wise
we
is
doing?
Robertson all
Because
day.
remember,
for doing
Timber,
legacy.
Thank you.
and remember,
I
like,
don't
so
say Robertson's
Zinchenko's their
Hanifi.
so Zinchenko's obviously their worst one.
Zinchenko over Robbo's Cass.
I'll take
No,
The
Calafiori.
worst,
I'll
the
take
worst,
that.
it's the
Never.
worst one.
Any.
It's the worst one.
Never.
And I
No,
still
but
take him over
Calafiori
Robbo.
just stop. No, but here's the thing.
I
With
didn't
I think,
mention Calafiori. I
no,
said
no, 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 no,
Tomiyasu.
Casti. What I was gonna say,
Right
though, Casti-
now, as
No,
it
no, but-
stands,
yeah.
Calafiori Timber, I'm
But what's
taking over
Calafiori
Robertson.
done though?
Wait,
I
hold
get
on,
what you're saying.
Matt,
What's he
Matt,
done?
was you not
But-
off panty? Was you not doing off panty?
Listen,
for
guys,
Calafiori?
Give him
Oh,
Marino as well.
No.
No, Matt. Give him Marino in the midfield as well. Give him Marino.
No, all I'm
No,
saying,
that's
it's not.
that's not what we're doing.
It's
though,
not
man.
about
Come
debating
on.
the quality, but it's like we're talking about what they've done, because hence why that's made the point
No,
of
we're not,
if
bro,
he's
no.
I can make it.
Matt,
let me
Matt,
finish.
what
Let me
you're
finish. Let me
doing-
finish.
Oh,
Let me
sorry,
finish.
go on,
Just
go on.
quickly. Let me finish. That's made a valid point when he spoke about partnerships. And he went, yeah, if I'm going off the last two seasons or last season, you kind of have to go with the partnership of obviously Saliba and Gabriel for the consistency. So what I'm saying is, he's not even been debating Calafiori, but we can't say we've seen Calafiori play what 1.5 games, and already we're going to put him ahead of Robert.
Nobody said
That's
Calafiori.
what I'm.
I'm-
You get what I'm
I'm
saying?
not-
We've got to be fair with the argument. That's what I'm saying.
You know, is
Yeah.
I am just not a fan of Robertson in the last 2 years. It's as simple as that. So I don't even
No,
care.
fair play.
Yeah, but
And
the
I
thing is
don't
though,
rate
Matt,
him,
If that's what you think.
Matt, what you keep doing is you're talking about Robertson and you're saying,
Mhm.
oh, basically his legacy. But let me tell you again, when I
Even
was a
this
young-
season,
when
started
I was-
well.
No, this. But it's, again, come on, let's be fair to the guy. Like, he's done well for 3 games. Again, I said that he's a very good player. Monts will back me up here. I've been banging this guy's drum as a player, bro. He's a solid player. But I'm also going to be objective to say there's currently just levels. You're doing a legacy thing. Now, if I was going to do a legacy thing, I grew up with somebody very close to my heart called Jada Stevens. Man, them on this panel might know who she is. But I would also say, have you seen her now? Have you seen her? Have you seen her now?
You're nasty.
Her legacy is gone. It's
You're
finished. So let's be
nasty.
fair.
Hold on.
Come
Hold
on.
on.
You are.
Sorry,
Yo, let's
Lee
be
and Cass.
fair.
Can I ask a question, Lee and Cass?
Go on.
If we're using that metric, then how many games has Timber played for us?
This is
But
what
I
I'm
didn't put
saying.
Timber there though. I
But
didn't
you know-
put Timber
but you know
there. I
what
said
is-
Tomiyasu.
I said no. I said it
When
because
was the last
even
time Tomiyasu played left back?
even Timber before he went to Arsenal, I'm still putting him over Robertson.
No, but what's Timber
Nah.
done?
But that's what
He's
I'm
not
asking. When
wrong
was the
with that.
last
Just
time
like-
Tomiyasu played left back? Zinchenko's terrible.
For me, I'm
Timber's
taking
played a couple
Tomiyasu
games
over
for him.
Robertson too. If you
What was
if
he
you
doing?
told me actually tell a lie, if you
Okay.
told me Gomez, I might have a different observation, but I don't know if I view him as a left back. but
Nah,
if you
man.
look last year,
I think you man are just doing a legacy thing right now, and bro, it
No,
pays.
not
to
even.
say-
No,
Nah,
it's just
man,
bringing
I
up a
think
valid
it's
point
a
because,
legacy
like
thing,
Cass
bro.
actually just said, actually, let's say that we went with let's say we went with Gomez. If we're going off the back of last season, then Gomez clears every left back. That's simple, right?
I agree there.
No, because Tomiyasu would still be a better overall defender.
Tomiyasu is not better than Joe
Hold on, let me
Gomez.
just say,
Come
hold
on,
on, hold
bro.
on, hold on. Let me just say, going forward as well as
Mhm.
defensively, we know what Joe Gomez currently. We know what he is in terms of a good one-on-one defender defensively, but attacking wise, he leaves a bit to decide. And now he has. Listen, he's even improved in my eyes to the point where I'm like, look. This guy, he's levels now. He's definitely doing a lot more than the Ice Spice thing that he was doing a few seasons ago. So fair play, credit to him. But we also have to be fair. Like it's not. I don't think it should be a sticking point to say Tomiyasu or even listen, as dare I say, Calafiori should be right now above those kind of players that you've got. And this is me talking about Robertson, who
You know
I
what?
love.
That's
I
a
think he's
fair
a fan-
point.
It's
That
not
is a
hard
fair
to say,
point.
bro.
I'm not gonna
I'm
argue
not
against
going
it. It's a
crazy,
fair
bro.
point.
I'm not sitting here saying Robertson's dead, bro. The guy's still sick. People saying he's better. He's not better than Cucurella. I think he's crazy. But when we're talking about levels, there's just a certain level here, and he's just a little bit below. It's not.
Well,
I'm not being biased.
either way, even if we keep going through it, and I'm pretty sure it'll be something roughly even.
And if we go to the six,
whatever the case
let's
is.
not do it. Let's not do it. If we go to the six, let's not do it. Come
Yeah,
on.
let me just quickly run these quick as well.
So that's the thing. So in the
I can't
midfield,
believe
I
you
would have
mentioned Jada Stevens,
Rice,
man.
McAllister, and Odegaard.
So
So that
would
would
I.
be the three that would
you
get picked out of
know,
the
Same.
midfield.
I agree with that. Yeah, Rice, McAllister, and Odegaard.
Rice,
Fact.
McAllister, and Odegaard would be the midfield.
Yeah, even I
And
can
then
say, yeah.
and Lee might not like this, but it's Liverpool's front three.
Bar
Because
Saka.
Saka's their best attacker, and Saka ain't playing over Salah.
I'd even
So
just
it
put
would
Saka
literally
over
be
left wing
Liverpool
then.
front three.
Yeah, I'll put. Yeah. He
I'll
can
put
play
Saka-
left
I'll
wing.
put
He
Saka
can
left
play
wing.
left wing.
Oh, any of your left
He
wingers.
don't play
No,
left
no,
wing.
no,
Come
no.
No, but that's
on,
forcing it, though,
No,
innit?
you know what?
You know what I mean?
Cool.
Come
No
on.
problem. No
That's
problem.
kind of
no
forcing
problem.
it, innit? That's all I would say.
No problem.
Kind
No
of
problem.
That's forcing
No
it.
problem.
When you forcing it, you don't play left wing.
Listen, no problem. Listen, we know what he can do, but no problem. I'm not going to argue with you. If you're doing position by position, there's a case to put
Trossard's
Havertz
better than
there.
any of your left wingers.
There's
Then
a case that there's
Havertz
a
over Jota.
Listen,
Over
hold on,
Jota.
hold on.
I'll say Trossard.
Hold on. Can I? The same
Over
way
who?
how you lot
Trossard
went
don't
into
even start
Any of your
games.
left wingers.
Trossard,
Trossard,
I
any
didn't
of your
say
left
Trossard.
wingers.
Games, Cass.
No.
I didn't even
First and
mention
foremost,
Trossard.
yeah.
And
One
when he
second, yeah.
does
No,
start
I said
games,
it. But he said
gets
eight
hooked.
any of their front three. I'm saying I'm picking Trossard over Nunes, Diaz, or whatever. I don't give a shit. What you
That's
talking about?
wild, bro.
Trossard
Over
start games,
Diaz.
bro.
You would start Trossard over Diaz.
I'm
You
telling
understand? We're the same ones. So you
Crazy.
just done a legacy thing on Robertson, yeah, in my opinion. But at the same time, most of your fan base don't even agree with Diaz, let alone Nunes, let alone flipping.
Not
Gakpo.
me, bro. Not
Oh,
me.
yeah.
I'm telling you,
Listen,
me,
let's
bro.
not
No, but I
talk
never
about
even
Nunes.
mentioned Nunes. I just said,
Yeah, let's
I
not
said
mention Nunes.
Jota.
It's pointless.
I said
It's pointless.
Jota and Salah. There should be no debates here because if Arsenal's best forward
I don't think
is
it's
Havertz,
that cut
right?
and dry. I don't think it's that cut and dry.
No, but it kind of is though. Salah
No,
is better than
it's not.
Saka.
It's not.
But
It's not.
is Salah better than Saka? Yes or no?
Oh no, it's Salah. Yeah, no. If
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
doing right wing,
Yeah.
yeah, cool. Yeah, obviously.
And then centre forward, I would say
I'll put
Havertz,
Jota.
in my opinion, is your best centre forward. But I
Yeah,
think
as
Jota's
I
better
said,
than Havertz.
I think if you're gonna talk, if you want to do the talk with Robinson and our left back, I think.
No, but I've
Havertz
left the
has got
left
a
back
claim.
thing.
Oh,
What?
you left it, yeah. All right, cool.
Yeah, I left the left back. Yeah, because we moved on from that. I was like, fair
And the
play.
wickedest
That's
thing,
cool,
if we were,
yeah.
if you
I'm
don't
trying to
rate
be
Diaz,
fairly. All jokes aside, I'm just being fair. All jokes aside.
Yeah, no,
I'm
I'm
fair.
being
even if
fair
you
as
don't
well,
rate
bruv.
Diaz on the left wing, yeah, then now we can say Chiesa and Trossard and Martinelli
we can't
ain't
do that
getting in
because
over
I've seen.
Chiesa.
Nah,
But you just said you
come
can't do it for
on, man.
Calafiori, but now
Yeah,
we're doing it
you
for
can't.
Chiesa.
Yeah,
You
so
lot
let's.
did it for Calafiori
No, we
and
didn't
Timber.
because I said
But I
Tomiyasu.
don't rate Chiesa over Trossard anyways.
No, but I was willing to say Timber over Robertson is a fair point. I wasn't
No,
saying you
because
can't say because he ain't playing.
I left the left back.
didn't
That's
put
why I
that
left
in
it.
there.
Yeah,
I said Tomiyasu. I said for me, Tomiyasu.
Yeah.
I didn't mention no new players. I didn't mention, as I spoke about the players that I know and I see. I don't know about Calafiori. I'll be honest, bro. I don't know. I didn't even really see that Euro thing for him. So for me, I'm not putting a guy that I don't know, bro. That's crazy for me.
No, fair play, fair play.
Well, from when we just went through it, it still looks like it was 6-4 in terms of like what you like from the front three from the starting 11. Sorry, it was 6-4. I was counting as we was doing it, and at the most it was 6-5. I think it was 6-5.
I think it's 6-5. It can't be 6-4. It's 6-5.
Yeah, 6-5. So technically, that's one extra player Liverpool have in the first
when
11.
it comes down to it, I think again you're splitting here because there'll be rival fans like Kaz. I don't know. He says that the left wing that's up for debate. I would say that the forward is up for debate in terms of the Jota. I don't know if Jota's that all round the best kind of option there. So for me, there's players that you can listen. Trent, for all of the good stuff he does going forward, defensively he leaves a lot to be desired. So we can have conversations.
yeah.
We can have,
Well,
but I still, as I said, I still think
yeah.
Liverpool are going to finish above Arsenal. So I'm probably arguing about nothing, to be honest.
Well, let me do this. Lee switching sides like undercover cops after a stint operation. As an Arsenal fan, I'm broken.
There's only one cop here, and his name, and he was in Beverly Hills, bro. There's
Yeah,
only
Mr.
actual
Link
phone
says
here, bro.
Virgil
Wow,
Canati have been
wow.
unbeaten.
There's only one cop here, bro.
Wow!
Man
Wow!
said he was in Beverly
Man
Hills.
said-
Virgil and
Oh.
Canati have been unbeaten in 19 Premier League games. Mr. Link Abdallah says Robertson's super overrated. The guy has not been levels for a good 4 years. Mr. Link
Absolutely
then says
get it.
Diaz runs a ring around United. Cassius traumatized. Same guy that you wanted him out not too long ago. And then
Can I ask, Kaz, who actually wanted Diaz to be sold or leave the club?
Yeah,
well, there's a
that's
lot of
what I
people
would
that
do.
not, well, I'm pretty sure there's a lot in the fan base that I think Monts was doing the defense case. I don't think Roms liked him, if I'm correct. Monts.
Gone.
Yeah,
Hold on,
Rom
there's
doing
someone on this very panel.
Jamie don't like
Hold on.
him.
Hold
Jamie
on,
don't
there's
like
someone on this
him.
very panel that is right. I think he's probably next to me. I think he's next to me. About you know.
Yeah.
Cash just gave you the bro.
Well, there's Monts was just doing up defensively for Diaz for most of the time. I'm pretty sure there's another. Who's the other Liverpool one? I can't remember. Was it G or something? Gagan Deep says Alisson, Trent, Saliba, Van Dijk, Timber, Rice, Maka, Erdegaard, Salah, Jota, Saka. LFC fan, Robert legacy wise, yes, but he declined Saka over Diaz due to end product. But yeah,
see,
man.
the thing is when you're doing it like that, though, yeah, that's doing a combined 11. If
That's
we're
what I
going to be
said.
realistic, we
Yeah.
have to stick to what it is.
Thank
Who
you.
plays on your right side? Who plays on your left side? Do you get what I mean? Things like that. So Saliba is your left-sided centre back, right?
No, he's the right. Saliba's right.
Either way, do you think this
Yeah,
is enough to
yeah.
beat Man
Oh,
City?
does
though?
Saliba play on the right? Okay,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah,
fair.
yeah,
enough.
Either way, do you
I
think this
thought
is enough to
Saliba
beat?
plays
Is
on
this
the left.
enough, regardless of you two doing up whatever, all three or whatever? Like, is it enough to beat Man City's crop?
There you go.
Would
Liverpool,
that-
I
would
wanted
that-
to
do-
compare.
Cash, do you want
that's
to know the main
great
reason why I
question.
have the
I'm not
confidence
sure.
Liverpool
Don't.
can win the league over City is because I do think that eventually, and maybe this is copium, but eventually motivation and will to win is going to wane even by 3%, 4%, 5% from City. When you just keep winning, it is difficult to just keep having that motivation over and over and over and over and over again. So I'm hoping the 5 in a row just isn't quite possible. Do you get
There
what I
you
mean?
go, man.
Like to just keep on going every season, year after year after year after year. The motivation, the same voice being shouted at them. I'm hoping it just takes its toll on them and they drop off just 5% that we can have that advantage.
But your
over them.
biggest advantage is probably Salah being not going to AFCON, in it. That's the one.
And having a whole summer off as well, because it's the first time I think he hasn't had to
Agreed.
play football during the summer as well.
I'm bringing in Kaiser maybe to take off that workload
Yeah,
as well.
so
do
we
you know
can
what I mean?
rest him as well. Yeah.
Nice little
Clear
reason,
rotation.
Yeah. Lovely
Yeah,
little
Clear
reasons.
rotation.
If you ain't like the video, we're not even on 300 likes, then you're slacking. Please smash the likes. Also, you can go subscribe to KOPISH. You can put it in you can see their
brother.
name tabs anywhere. They got their own channels as well, respectively, in their name tabs. You got Big Six Bands there and a Mr. Lee. So you can actually just go put that in the YouTube. Go subscribe. Don't be lazy. But yeah, man, we're gonna wrap up there. It's only an hour show. But big up to you lot. Has anyone got anything coming up?
7:30 team of the season. So
There we
far,
go.
after 3
Oh,
games.
team of the season so far.
3
Oh,
games,
so-
bro.
Bro.
We done fraud. We done frauds of the season last night, bro.
Bro.
Bro, man said fraud to the season. It must be the whole main. It must be the whole main United 11 in there, isn't it?
Oh no, that was the ones. Rice was in there. Rice was in there.
Oh, I swear.
Who's the manager? Who's the manager?
Who?
It's gotta be Eric, the
Who-
manager.
Who do you think was the
It's
manager?
gotta be Eric, innit?
Eric Ten Hag.
It's gotta be F. It's gotta be F, innit?
You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm not gonna lie. It ain't Rice's party. If you've been watching Arsenal, it's Party who's actually the one who's.
Bro, my vote was Casemiro, Rice, and Enzo, but that wasn't the midfield that got set, like, because it was more that it was 5 other panelists that was voting as well, innit? So that was my vote, innit?
Yeah, Enzo ain't doing nothing either.
Man, I need to understand it's City's league again. Liverpool and Arsenal will strip for Pep as they always do. Premier's a farmers' league. At this moment in time, it's not. That's
By
not
the
really
way,
wrong.
I think it's
Go on.
really stupid when people say Farmers League because City keep winning it when every season is competitive. A Farmers League is when the team just blows everyone away like Juve, Celtic, Bayern Munich.
They're just going off the
No,
wins.
man, no. If
No,
there's
but there were loads of
competition-
years where Dortmund came close. There's
still a
Dortmund.
farm.
No, but they did 10 in a row, didn't they? Like that.
But
That's
it
when
was
it's
not
like,
money.
you know,
Yeah,
what
no,
I'm
Bayern done a mad thing.
Juve did like
The Premier
7 or
League
8 in a row, no competition.
In my
league
opinion, the
wrapped up by
Premier League's
March.
a farmers' league. Innit? I
Man
think
City
it's-
win the league on the last day of the season a lot of the time. Like it's not a farmers league if it goes right
they
to the end.
Haven't they won
Minute-
6 of the last 7 years?
Yeah, it's a farm.
It's a
It's
farm.
because they just look at. They're not looking
No,
about
they've
how
won
it was
5
won.
of the
though,
last
innit?
6. 5 of the last 6.
They're just looking at it as like who's
I
won. They're
think-
not
I
looking
think
about
what-
how
No,
what
they
we're
won,
established-
they've won it
Co-
2018. They won it
context is
2018.
important, man.
6 in the last 7.
2018, 2019, we won it 2020, 21, 22, 23, 24. Like,
Yeah, they've
it's a
won.
farmers league.
Bro,
6 in
it's
the
a
last
farmers
7.
league.
It's a farmers
It's a
league.
farmers league.
I think what we-
I
what
don't know
we're
how you
establishing
can have a
is,
title race, but then just because the same team's winning, call it a farmers league.
I think
the
Drift,
same
all
team
it is
winning.
some of these world class players that play for certain clubs need to start stepping up, right?
Yeah,
course.
no, Saka and them, man.
Yeah. You know the bona fide ones, the ones that every week they get told that they're the best.
Yeah. By the way, this is go on. Well, just because you got a nominee.
There you go. Yeah. No, I'm talking about. I'm not talking about Arsenal. I'm talking about other clubs. I'm talking about like Chelsea. They got the best squad. They got world class players. I'm talking about other clubs that their manager says that they got the best 11.
I think Saka's world class for me. But anyways, look, make sure you go over to Em's channel. It's gonna stop. It's going live right now. Go over there and support him. New channel as well. Why? Don't look at me like that. Can't name me like 5 better right wingers than Saka right now. So in a bit, and we'll have a discussion maybe about that tomorrow.